welcome to Online Rock Lesson. My name is Marine and today I'm talking about different voicing that you can use to spice up your minor chords. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to our channel to make sure you never miss a new video. So for today we're going to use the A minor chord. So we have A, C, and E. And if you're not familiar with the minor chord, make sure you watch my video on major and minor chord. I'm going to talk about the differences and how to create one. So back to the A minor chord here. So we need A, C, and E. So this is basically the first voicing we have. This is the base, the fundamental voicing, the triad of A minor. 1, 3, and 5. So these are the degrees right here. So you can play that one. You can play that one in different inversion too. So this is important to know all the chord inversion right here. But now if you want to have something a little bit more spicy, if you want to have something a little bit more different, we can add the 7th in the chord here. So the 7 would be the G. So we would have 1, 3, 5, and 7, which is another pretty basic chord here. It works, we like it. So practice it in different inversion. But another way to see it, if you're not used to talk about 7 in the chord and to find them, would be to use the Russell Ferrante idea here, is to use triad over another triad. For example, this one would be a C major chord, just a triad, over an A minor chord. So we have A, C, and E with a C major chord. Could be in a different inversion here, but those two chords has pretty much the same notes, but we need the G here. So as you can see, it just adds more harmonic to the chords. You could just not play these two because we already have them in the left hand here, but we get back to have this chord. Or you could only play the C major chord and have A on the bottom. It's another way to see it. It's just easier than thinking about the 7 in the chord and finding it. So there you go, you have the A minor 7. Now let's talk about real extension here. So we're gonna go to an A minor 9. So A minor 9 would be all these notes. The 1, the 3rd, 5, 7, and the 9. But basically we don't have enough fingers to play all that in just one hand. So this is why we're gonna have to voice it and just split it in two. Some in the right hand, some in the left hand. So a good way I like to play it is this one. So G, which is a 7, B, which is a 9, C, the 3rd, and E, the 5th. And you can play the A on the bottom here. So you have all the notes that are important in the right hand here. You can even add here the E, and you can inverse it. So you make sure you have different option here. And as you can see here, this is a C major 7 chord. So if you already know the C major 7 chord, you can just use that and add the A below, just like what we've talked earlier with the two chords. Just like this. All right, now we have the A minor 11 chord, like this, because we add the D, which is the 11th note of the chord. So we have C, D, G, and B on the right hand. It's the 3rd, the 11th, 7, and the 9, and the left hand is doing A and E, just like this. And if I go to the F major chord, which is the 4th degree chord, it adds something. So if I go from the A minor 11 to the F major chord, it kind of adds something here. So this one is also like two triad. You have the G major on the top and the A minor on the bottom. It makes pretty much the same chord. You can even inverse it like this. So it's another way you can see it. You have this one, or seeing it as two triad. Now for the last one we're gonna use an open voicing to play it. So the difference between a regular voicing and an open voicing is basically the open voicing doesn't have any note that is clustered. So in the last one we had the C and the D that were very close. So this is more a regular chord. But in open voicing, we don't have any closed notes. So this would be our A minor 9, 11. So we have 1, 5, 3, 7, and 9. It breathes so much. Like this. And what if I go from this to the F major chord? It creates a vibe here. So there you go, you have new voicing to try. Make sure you play them on new keys, even chromatically, maybe with the chord inversion. You can even try them with a melody on the top and play the chords below. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit our website at onlinerocklessons.com to learn more about the courses and all the memberships. Have a good practice!